Oh my gosh. I feel like I look a little different. I think it's the glasses. I like that picture.
My name is George Graben and I'm from Sanborn, New York. Buffalo, basically. My major is communications and media studies and I'm a minor in French. I was very involved in high school, so I'm very excited for joining clubs and very excited to meet new people, kind of get away from all that high school stuff. I live with my aunt and uncle and they're like, I don't want you to dorm for the first year. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I had Buff State and UB. I'm like, wow, I look better in the UB colors, so that's why I chose UB initially. But I also, after I started looking into it, I was like, you know what, that was probably a better choice for me because they have the joint major you can do here. And then I really liked the advisors that I talked to, and they just seemed very passionate about everything, and just seemed like a better fit for me.
So far, my college experiences were pretty good. In my communications class, we were talking about different ways of communicating that you don't even realize. We had look at pictures and analyze them and say okay, what kind of communication are they doing, and it's not just verbal. It could be like body language and all that. We're learning about all that stuff, and yeah, I'm just really interested in that, and I think I'm actually good at communicating, and I'm very social and outgoing, and I can I'm not afraid to put myself out there. I feel like I've become a little bit more of an adult. I've been kind of forced, after my car accident and stuff. I've had my car insurance went up, so I've had to pay that and stuff. So I feel like I've just kind of learned a little bit more than I kind of knew before, and I started paying my own bills and stuff like that now. So manage my time better because last semester I was working almost full time and going to school full time, and now I'm part time because I got a car, so I really don't have to work that much. Right now I'm working 2 jobs, so I work at Dunkin' and then I work at Geico, and then I also do school, which is a lot. And then you also kind of have to have a social life to it in the midst of it all. Had to deal with stress, with the past 4 years and everything. When I was a welcome weekend leader, we had during the interview process, we had to talk about things that kind of scared us when we first came here. And I was like, well, my biggest fear is making friends. And I think that's a big issue with commuters too, is they don't feel like a community here. It's because they just come to school here and then they get in their car and they go home. Or a lot of people who live here, they love going here because they're here all the time, but they're also engaging in everything and doing fun activities and stuff. A lot of success that's happened in the past 4 years, and I think definitely commuting and being a little different than other people around me has definitely helped me because it's kind of giving me a better outlook, and it's nice to be able to relate to some people, and I've been able to make a lot of good friends that also commute and kind of share that same experience as I do. Taking that gap semester, I think it was more for between financial issues for me and I guess mental health overall. At the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, and I just think it was the better decision just to take a semester off and kind of take a step back because I have been doing a lot and I have been balancing a lot for the past 3.5, 4 years. I would love to teach high school actually, high school French is what I want to do. I have to pick back up with my French. I have a pretty good understanding of it, but I'd want to be able to finish it. I definitely do want to further my education though, and definitely get a degree in teaching regardless, just because I have always kind of wanted to be a teacher. That was my first original plan before I even found communications. When I first decided on UB, I was I really want to go there because it's close, it seems practical, and I've never heard really any bad reviews about UB. So I was why not? And I'm happy I did choose UB.